What is going on, everybody? This is Yoshi, and welcome to Monday Night Chill. Uh, Double check audio. Give me 1 second. Seems good. So, your dad, Joseph, what's going on, man? Tonight we are having vodka. I know it's spelled with a W, but in Polish, that's actually a V. So, vodka. This has a alcohol volume of 9.8. So it's almost 10 in terms of alcohol volume, and pretty much means this thing is no joke. From Europe, from Poland. Now, before I start off this stream here, let me put this on here too. Okay. All right. The Division 2 is going to be a game that I'm going to play for a minute. I mean, that game is fun. I had some time today to really go into depth into the game. The Division 2, man, oh my gosh. It's an open world, yeah, it's a storyline, yeah, it's multiplayer. I mean, graphics are fabulous. Um I'm actually going to buy it. I really am. I'm going to buy it for my PC. This is my gaming PC. I'm going to buy it for it, and just to see how well the graphics are. And what I'm going to do, what I plan on doing, is I want to stream it in PC, just so that everybody can get a side by side comparison. Now, yeah. So the Division 2, man. I mean, that's it's a fabulous game. Wow, 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 wow. And the one thing that really made me catch on to the game was the intro, where they said that the internet, everybody's used to having free, having their coffee in the morning. You're used to free Wi-Fi. You're used to everything, everyday life stuff. But what's gonna happen if suddenly one day that gets taken away? You know what I mean? What happens if suddenly that gets taken away? What are you gonna do then? So, but like I said, what was that? That's probably my dog. At least I hope so. But yes, Division 2 is something that I'm going to be playing a few times on the channel. Um, I've optimized my channel for it, so that's something that I'm going to be playing for a while, and I will be playing with viewers. So viewers and subs, of course, subs get a advantage over viewers, but um yeah, let's play and let's have fun, man. That's what this channel is about, to be honest. I said that so many times. So, in regards to stream tips, I mean, I'm getting them so much that I'm pretty much saying, you know what? If you ask me a stream tip, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be like, hey, I'll save it for my Monday night chills. My Monday night chill streams. I had one particular question that was very important. Very, very important. Um, and I think it's something that I should address, because a lot of people don't know about it, or they just don't care about it. So Hold on a second. Okay. Second, yeah. Okay. So yeah. So like I said, um, I had some questions from people. One of them I kinda already addressed in my last Monday Night Chill, um, which is to properly network and promote your stream. You know, um, if you're on YouTube, that's definitely the hardest, because you're a small fish in an ocean. You know what I mean? And with that said, how do I explain this? You have to stand out. You know what I mean? Everything about you has to stand out. Your thumbnails, your descriptions, your titles, everything. It has to stand out. Even your stream itself has to stand out. You can have a really good thumbnail, but then your content sucks. You know what I mean? There has to be a balance in between. So, with that said, let's go with the second, the second one I said, promote. How to properly promote yourself. Um, you have to look at it from a business point of view. You have to look at it like, what kind of people can I advertise my stream to? Who is going to dig this kind of a stream? You know what I mean? Depending on what you're doing. Um, if you're a gamer, you're a gamer. If you do top 10 countdowns, you do top 10 countdowns. If you do podcasts, you do podcasts. If you do cooking videos, you do cooking videos. You know what I mean? So, um, that's why they say that a variety streamer is the hardest to grow, because you might build a fan base on one game who don't dig this game you're playing. You know what I mean? But that's if you're serious, you know? Me, as of right now, like I said many times, I'm not too serious about the YouTube game, as they call it right now. I don't care for it. That's why I'm playing, mini games to try to figure out what I actually want to do. But there are people out there who have found what they want to do, you know? So if you change from that, everyone who is with you or is going to grow with you based on what you were playing before won't follow you into that new genre. You know what I mean? So, like, let's say you were playing GTA, right, for a while, and then you suddenly stopped, and then now you're playing Apex Legends. You know what I mean? The people who followed you and subscribed to you while playing GTA are not going to follow, not a lot of them are going to follow you into Apex Legends. So that's something that you're going to have to take into consideration when you want to move into a different genre. That's why I said you have to optimize your channel, get your people ready for it. You know what I mean? Don't just immediately hop to it without letting no one know. And that's a thing. Um it's like, if you do that, sure, you might get a new base following for that game, but it's the same thing. When you go from Apex Legends to Grand Theft Auto, the people who followed you on Apex Legends won't follow, not a lot of them will follow you into Grand Theft Auto because they followed you for Apex Legends. You know what I mean? And then when you go back to GTA, all those people who followed you because of GTA, you've been playing Apex so long that they've now gone to other people. So when you go back to GTA, you're going to think that the people who were following you because of GTA are going to be there when you get back. Most likely that's not going to happen, you know? Because, You know, like every stream you pull is Apex, Apex, Apex. The people who followed you because of GTA are gonna be like, oh, okay, all right, he's on Apex now. All right, I'm gonna find someone else to watch, to spend my time with, you know. And then when you go back to GTA, all those people you thought are gonna be there are actually not, because they went on, they found someone else. They're gonna go and follow someone else. So again, that's, you have to take that into consideration when you want to promote your stream. The second thing about stream promoting is this: don't just, you know, like on a stream there's share, okay? There's Facebook sharing, there's Twitter sharing, sharing. Don't do dumb stuff when you share, okay? That actually hurts you more than it does help you, you know? When you promote a stream on Twitter, for example, for those of you who don't understand the Twitter's algorithm, um, you're supposed to use Twitter the way Twitter is meant to be used. The same thing goes with Instagram, because Facebook owns Instagram, which means that the algorithm on Instagram and Facebook is the same. They favor video and images. Okay? Twitter, you know, Twitter, you're supposed to use Twitter the way it's supposed to be used. You're supposed to be hashtagging, you're supposed to be doing all this other stuff. And if you don't use Twitter the way it's supposed to be used, and you're turning your Twitter account into a promotion account where all you do is just post about you going live, Twitter has an algorithm, just like YouTube. If you end up on spam, you end up on spam. You know what I mean? And if you turn your Twitter account into a promotion account, Twitter's algorithm is going to do its best to hide that from view. That's why, like, a lot of people might have 2,000 subscribers and they might have 1,000 people who follow them on Twitter, right? But then when they post Twitter, you know, when they tweet, they get 6 impressions. Why? Because the Twitter algorithm hid that from view. So it's mixed in, it's last on the line with all the other stuff that you follow, you know? And because of that, you get 6 to, you know, you get 3 to 6 impressions despite having 900 people following you on Twitter. The other one, in terms of promoting, you have to properly promote yourself. What makes your stream fun? What am I missing out on? Why should I go watch you? What is my gain? Am I going to have fun? Am I going to feel sad? Am I going to feel bad for you? Are you going to feel bad for me? Is it going to be a fantastic stream? You know, is it going to be funny? You know what I mean? What is my gain by watching your stream? You know? It's like you trying to promote a pizza. Why is it so good? You know? Why is it so good? What kind of toppings do you have? What's the quality of your toppings? How many reviews do you have? How many customer base do you have? Why is your pizza so good? Why? I never tasted it. I don't know it's good. Why should I go to your pizza parlor and eat a slice of your pizza? Why? So that's what I'm trying to say. You have to learn how to promote yourself properly. In streaming, you have to figure out. You have to show people, you know, why is your stream entertaining? What is in it that is a gain for me if I'm a random person finding your stream for the first time? What makes it entertaining? Why should I watch it? Tell me. in a few words or maybe a sentence. Why should I watch your stream? Think about that the next time you're going to promote. The other one is networking. That's the one that I get, that was asked a couple of days ago. Properly networking yourself. I don't like saying that. Okay? Properly networking yourself. When you network, you're not networking with yourself. You're networking with others. You're working together as a team. As they say, there's no I in team. Okay? When you network, you're working with other people. You can't treat them, like a number. When you network, you grow, you go into a community legitimately, not just to gain for yourself. Okay? That's actually gonna backfire on you very, very bad. Going when you want, like for an example, right? I'm creating a community of my own. I have a couple people that I'm really tight with already, who have been with me for a while, and some other streamers too. I'm pretty tight with them for a reason. I don't become friends with them so I could profit off of them. Okay, I'm friends with them because I genuinely want to be friends with them. That's how you network. So that way, when he finds out something or he or she finds out something, they let you know. When you find out something, you let them know. What is wrong with that? You don't hide things from each other. You know what I mean? Sure, it's all business, but at the same time, you have to also consider they're your friend. Okay? Sure. A lot of people say, you keep your family close, but your enemies closer. In a way, it does involve networking, but in streaming, if you are a genuine, you want to do it genuinely, no one should be your enemy. Okay? If you are streaming and you have enemies, you already failed as a streamer. Okay? You already failed. As a streamer, or aka content creator, you're supposed to be an example figure. You're supposed to be someone that a 12-year-old kid can look up to you and say, oh man, I want to be just like that guy. Or I want to be just like her. You know what I mean? When they come to you and say, hey, I don't want to go to school. School's boring. As a content creator, you have the golden voice. There's people who follow you. They follow your advice. Okay? Tell them. Stay in school. It's very important. Without school, you're not going to go anywhere. Do you want to work at McDonald's for the rest of your life? No? Then go and get a high school. Go to school and get your high school diploma. You will not regret it later. Okay? You have a voice. That's why I said, if you have enemies as a streamer, you already failed. I don't care how big you are or how small you are. If you have enemies as a streamer, you already failed. Okay? Just quit. A lot of people don't realize that. Why do you think, PewDiePie, Markiplier, all these people, Tfue, Ninja, Tim the Tatman, Shroud, all these people, they go and they become motivational speakers because there's so many people who look up to them. When they go to TwitchCon, they don't beef with each other. They go and they shake each other's hands. Sure, you might have the so-called streamer beef, but it's all promotional. You know what I mean? If you, as a content creator, have enemies, you already failed. You might as well quit. because you are supposed to be a figure. Because all your viewers are not all adults. You have kids as well. Teenagers who watch your stream, they look up to you. That gives you a voice. That gives you a chance to be somebody. You are somebody. Especially if you have people who look up to you. Okay? You have a voice. You can point them in the wrong direction, or you can point them in a good direction. You have that power. So that's why I think it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I didn't stream because I was doing something. And um I was helping a young adult who was going through hard times. Not with money or anything like that. Um just giving him advice, and you know, in a way our lives are kind of related, you know. I felt what he felt, and me explaining to him, you know, because he thought no one understood him. You know, he thinks that nobody understands. Um, sure, it's easy for someone to say, "Oh, we understand. We understand. Please just do it like this." It's easy for words. It's harder when you actually walk it. Like they say, talk the talk, but you can't walk the walk. You know what I mean? I showed him by walking first and then explaining to him why I took that direction. You know what I mean? I understood. So that's why Saturday I didn't want to just abandon him, because you know, I felt his pain. I knew it. I know what it's like. That's why I said, if you want to succeed in life, you have to work hard. So um you know, you can't be lazy. If you're lazy, you're not gonna go nowhere. Okay? I don't want to be I don't want to sound stereotypical, but if you're lazy in life, keep selling your drugs. Okay? Go ahead and keep selling your drugs. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Selling, selling paint. I don't care. You know, keep complaining that you don't have any money. That's because you're lazy. You don't want to work. You want to take the easy way out. You have to work hard if you want to succeed. Okay? Everybody knows my backstory. I'm not going to explain it again. If you just want to, go back to Monday Chill number 3. I put timestamps in there. You guys can look at it. You guys can understand where I'm coming from. But like I said, you have to work hard. And in terms of networking, again, let's go back, let's not go off topic. Networking. I belong to multiple communities. Some of you who watch my streams know who these people are. Some of you don't, because some of them I don't talk about it. I don't like to boast about things. Okay? When someone tells me something, I don't like to tell other people about it. You know what I mean? So if I belong to 10 communities or 20 communities, that's because I belong to them. Why should I tell you? You know what I mean? So all the communities that I belong to are legit. I can hop into any of them at any time, and they'll say my name, which is Yoshi. But I can hop into any of them, and they'll say, "Hey, what's going on, man?" You know, that's how well these communities know me. So, in terms of networking, you have to do it legitimately. You can't do it. You can't be a flake about it. Okay, you can't be a fake person about it. When you have the backing of multiple communities, it helps you in the long run. Okay, you remember them, they remember you. You might succeed. they might succeed better than you. At the same time, you guys remember each other. The only difference is that you might have known, you might have done things that are a little different. They might have done things that are a little different. That's why they succeed or they failed, or you succeed and you failed. So, that's networking. Okay. If you guys got any more questions, feel free to hit me on Discord again about that. The other one, I told people that I turn off my viewer count, which I do. Okay, my viewer count on OBS is turned off. My viewer count on OBS on the phone is turned off as well. I don't know how many people are in my chat at any given time. I do not turn it on. Again, the reason why I do that is because I don't look at the numbers and say, oh, I'm only streaming for 3 people. Okay, alright, I'm bored. You know what I mean? I don't do that. I look at it like it's always 100. Okay? I look at it. It's actually crossed. There's an I and it's crossed off. Okay? I look at that and I pretend it says 100. Okay? I look at it and I think to myself mentally, there's 100 people watching the stream. Just like now. I can look at it right now and say there's 100 people on this stream right now. Again, there could be nobody on this stream. There could be 3 people on this stream. There could be 20. There could be 40. I don't know. I don't know how many viewers I have. I turn that off. I don't let it affect me as a person, you know, as a streamer who wants to just have fun. You know what I mean? When you're a streamer who wants money, yeah, the viewer count counts. Okay? But unfortunately for me, even if I was about that, I would still have it off. I always look at it like it's always a number 100. There's 100 people on the stream at any given time, any given moment, all the time. So, because of that, I have to be active. I have to engage in the stream. I have to keep talking. I have to look at things. I have to explain things. You know what I mean? And then, as soon as someone says something on chat, I'm on it immediately. Because I'm so prepared that as soon as I see something, boom, I'm right on it. So, that's why I say don't care about the numbers. Don't care about the numbers. Do not. It's really going to affect you as a streamer or as a content creator in general. If you see the number, it's really going to impact you mentally. It's going to, you know, you're gonna see that there's nobody in your stream. So guess what? You're gonna be like, okay, all right. You stay quiet. You don't do anything. You wait until that 0 becomes 1, and then you start talking. But guess what? What you don't realize is that whole time that you didn't say nothing or you didn't do nothing, that's recorded as a VOD or as a YouTube video. VOD is for Twitch. Whenever someone rewatches your stream, right? A random person or whatever, they're gonna stumble in that moment. You know, in YouTube videos, it doesn't tell you that, oh, he or she did that because they had 0 viewers at that time. It doesn't say that. Okay? At that moment, it looked like you were bored. You didn't care about the stream no more. You didn't care. You were bored. Okay? That's what that moment says. Okay? It doesn't say that you had 0 viewers. Okay? It doesn't say that. It says, oh, that person is bored as hell. He is tired. He doesn't want to do it, but he's forcing himself to do it because he's looking at the numbers. That's what it says. So, with that said, again, don't care about the numbers. Seriously, do not. It's really going to impact not just that, but it's going to impact your mood, right? You might be a highly energized person when you have 10 people watching, 20 people watching, right? I mean, again, it feels good. to have that many people talking to each other, talking to you. It feels good, right? But then when you have one person watching, all that's gone. So you're like, at that moment, you feel like, there's a big brick in your throat. You just don't want to talk. You just don't, you just want to wait until more people join before you can resume your stream. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. You have to keep talking because people is going to rewatch your video, and in YouTube it's called Let's Play, where people record themselves. Like you look at Markiplier and all these people, their games, they don't live stream it. It's called Let's Play. They play the game, they record it, they do all their reactions as they're recording it, and then they post it on YouTube. That's called Let's Play. Okay? The whole time they are not live. They're not talking to no chat. They're not talking to no one. Remember that. They're entertaining all the way through. They don't have a chat that engage with them. They don't have a view count number. They're active, entertaining, funny, whatever, all the way through it. And it, Markiplier videos can go for 5 hours, and people watch it from start to finish. Okay? So, hey babe, that's a really good example. And yeah, that's a really good example, is Let's Play, which is, again, like me, I could be playing right now and just be entertaining. There's no one watching. There's no live stream. Okay, it's not a live stream. There's no chat. There's nothing like that. It's just you talking and engaging and everything as you're playing the game. And then you take it and you post it on YouTube. That's called Let's Play. Because if they can do that and get 8,000 views, and you're live and you can't even get that, oof. Like me, sure, I don't get 1,000 views, but again, at least over a quarter of my current subscribers who watch my stuff, Whereas there's people out there who have 5,000 subscribers and have 10 viewers every time they're live. So, in a way, I'm doing good. So, normally I get about 70 to 100 people watching my stream, total views, which means that all my subs are actually watching my stuff. Okay? And again, you have people who have 5,000, 10,000 subs, and they get 10 viewers when they go live. What happened to the other 9,800? So in a way, I guess I'm doing better. Yeah, and going back to networking, in a way, that's what you call fake following. Okay? Where, again, you have 5,000, 10,000 subs, but you have 14 people watching you, 10 people watching you. What happened to the 9,800? What happened to all them? They don't care about you no more. They sub to you just to sub to you. They don't care what you do. Okay? That's not a following I want. Okay? So, like I said, that's not a following that I want. What I want is, all I want to do, again, I just want to have fun. Okay? So, the next tip, which the person that I was talking to about this actually made me laugh. But I explained why. I wasn't laughing at him, I was laughing with him. There's a difference. Um, what happens if they don't fail? What happens if you don't fail? Right? Right? Like you might be looking at yourself and be like, "Wait, I don't fail." Like I was saying the other day, a tip I was saying the other day. You will fail. Okay? You fail at everything. You just don't notice it. Okay? And I had people after that stream who came to me and said, "Hey, I don't fail. What are you talking about?" You want to know what that means? That means you have failures. You just haven't acknowledged them. Okay? You are in denial. All right, Blue. Don't worry about it, man. If you're not feeling good, don't worry about it. But like I said, if you think, if you to you in your mind, you're saying I don't fail. That means you're telling yourself lies. Okay? We fail every single day on multiple things that we just don't realize. Okay? And if you think you don't fail, you are in complete denial. Okay? In terms of YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, whatever, real life stuff, real life businesses, doesn't matter. If you think you don't fail, you are in denial. Okay? And that's going to be really bad for you. Everyone fails. Even me. You know? I've thought of a business plan, thought it was great. My accountants, everybody thought it was great. You know? Thought it was going to succeed. Threw a lot of money into it to develop it. Took a year and a half, maybe 2 years. 2 years. And it ended up completely falling apart. All that money, all that planning went straight in the trash. It's a failure. Do I go into a corner and crumble into a ball? No, I don't. I learned. What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? I go back. I take back steps. Like a lot of people say, you never want to take steps back. You always want you want to take steps front. But if you run out of steps, how can you keep walking forward? Okay? If there's no more stones in front of you, how can you keep on walking? So you take steps back to figure out what you can do. Where did you go wrong? What did you do? What happened? Why did it fail? Why did the plan not work out the way you and everybody else coordinated and it went perfect? What happened? I realized what I did wrong. I went back and boom, it became a blossoming business. So you will fail. Don't think you won't fail. I don't care who you are. You will fail. So if you think you don't fail, you're in denial. And when you follow in the steps of someone who fails, failure will always be your opportunity, and that's not an opportunity I want. So when I know that someone is failing and I try to tell them, but they don't want to acknowledge it, and they keep saying, "No, I don't fail. I don't fail. I'm a winner. I'm not a loser." Okay, bro. You know. Um. The other thing, sponsors. I currently have 4 sponsors on the channel. They're development sponsors, so they're not like product sponsors or anything like that. They sponsor you. You know, again, I'm now able to talk about this. Um, there's multiple sponsors out there. There's sponsors who sponsor products, right? Obviously, to get those kind of sponsors, you need to have thousands and thousands and thousands of views. Okay, viewers at the same time. So like when you go live, you have 100 people, you have 100,000 people watching you. That is perfect. Okay, 50,000 people watching you. That is perfect. You will get so many emails from sponsors. It's crazy. Okay, you will have so many sponsors. You don't even know what to choose. Okay, why? Because those kind of sponsors want to advertise their product in front of your viewers. That's 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 eyeballs they can get their product in front of. Okay, and they'll pay you for that. Development sponsors are different. Development sponsors are sponsors who, help you develop your channel, right? Over time. It's not, they don't, they're not like a one-shot deal where overnight you become a success. That's not what's going to happen. The only way you're going to get a development sponsor is there's two things, okay? Two things. A good, I don't know anybody else. There's a couple people, but I don't want to mention their names. The reason why I have them is because one, I understand business, okay? I'm a businessman in real life. I understand how business works. YouTube is no different. The second thing is every time I do a video, like even this video, I make sure that it's completely optimized with the entire server and the entire database of YouTube. Okay? Your analytics is free to anyone. There's actually a website called Social Blade, and you can look up anybody on YouTube. You can see their analytics. You can see everything. Okay? That's one way of how sponsors look at your channel. All right? You can see what they're doing at the time. Obviously, for a regular viewer, Social Blade is a paid thing. But if you use the free version, you're not going to see a lot of stuff. All you're going to see is subscribers and things like that, which don't really matter. But if you pay the $500 a month, the $1,000 a month, the $5,000 a month, then yes, you get more about Social Blade. You get to see the actual analytics. You get to see everything. And that's what sponsors use. Okay? That's what Adidas use. That's what Nike uses. They pay the $5,000 a month to see all of it. Okay? And it's called Social Blade. A lot of people know it. Socialblade.com. You can look up any YouTube channel. Anybody. You can't hide it. Social Blade will tell you how much that person makes, okay, per month, which again, you can't hide it because it gets reported from Google to everyone else. It's considered public information. So, yeah. So if somebody tells you, again, it doesn't tell you anything about donations or super chats or sponsor payments or affiliate payments. That's different. That's side payment. That's different. All you're gonna see is how much they make a month off YouTube alone. That's it. That's all you're gonna see. If you use the free version, okay? If you use the free version, that's all you're gonna see. Is how many subscribers they got, how much they make a month. Again, you can't lie about that. So if somebody says, oh yeah, dude, I make $8,000 a month, you can go on Social Blade and I'll prove them wrong. Okay? So Social Blade will tell you how much that person is actually making. And so on and so forth. Again, unless you're using the paid version, which is like $500, $1,000, $5,000 a month. If you're not using the paid version, you're not going to see any of that. Okay? You're not going to see the analytics. You're not going to see nothing. You're not going to see the average view durations. You're not going to see none of that. So Um, Social Blade is a good thing. I use it sometimes to look at competitors. Um, but how to get sponsors? Again, there's sponsors is different. Affiliates are easier to get, but affiliates are hated by the YouTube algorithm. Um, because affiliates make you leave YouTube, okay? Which the algorithm of YouTube do not like. The algorithm's job on YouTube is to keep you on YouTube forever, okay? They throw videos in your face to keep you on their platform. That's why YouTube hates. They absolutely hate affiliate programs, okay? Because let's say let's say I had a link in my description that that said, "Hey, Teespring, here's my merchandise," right? Which a lot of people do. Once you click on that, you leave YouTube. You go to teespring.com, okay? Which YouTube hates. They hate it. Because that's one viewer who left the platform. That's why they don't like it. And if you have affiliates on your channel, you're supposed to be clicking that box. And you're supposed to be telling everybody that it's an affiliate program, that every time they go to that website and they buy something, they get a commission. You're supposed to be telling everybody that. So, and if you don't, be prepared to get demonetized. And one last thing. This is the one that I really wanted to talk about. Which a lot of people don't talk about. So for people who's gonna watch this later, let me tell you, it's really going to surprise the hell out of you. Okay? Once you get your 4,000 hours and your 1,000 subscribers, you'll become monetized. Okay? In the AdSense, which is garbage, but for those of you who believe that it's gonna make you rich, you're an idiot, but hey, you know. But anyway, this is one question that really stood out. Do I have to pay taxes as a YouTuber? Okay? Now here comes the deal. This is a really big deal. No one talks about this. Yes, you do. You have to pay taxes on everything. The AdSense program, a super chat, a donation, you have to pay taxes for all of them. Mr. Beast. I was watching an article on Mr. Beast. Everyone knows who Mr. Beast is. You know, he donates $10,000 to this person, donates $100,000 to this person, $25,000 to this person. I was watching an article about Mr. Beast in terms of tax time, right? Which around now, April 15th is the last day. And I was watching an article on Mr. Beast. The one thing that really, the reason why I was watching that was because of this question. As a YouTuber, do you have to pay taxes? Yes, you do. At that, I already know. But I was looking up something to prove my point. Okay? Mr. Beast. Everybody knows who Mr. Beast is. Okay? The anchor who was interviewing Mr. Beast. It's tax time. You've donated over 16 million, over whatever, in 2018 alone. Can you do a tax write-off on that? Who pays the taxes? Does Mr. Beast pay the taxes or you do? Guess what? You do. Okay? If Mr. Beast donated $100,000 to you, okay, you pay the tax. He does not. He can write that off as a business. Okay? You can't. It's like you're working as a waitress or a waiter and you receive a tip. You have to report that money. And when you report that money, you get taxed. So guess what? If you get $100,000 donation from Mr. Beast, you have to write that off in your tax. You have to report that in your taxes. Okay? For those of you who don't know, okay? Once you get monetized and you make over $600 from that point to the next to the tax time. If you make over $600, YouTube will send you what's called a 1099, okay? Which is, you know, a complete list of your earnings, all your super chats, everything. It's all on there. So for those of you who believe, oh well, if I get that, I just won't file it. YouTube sends a copy to the IRS, so don't try to hide it. The IRS will have a copy, okay? And for those of you who accept donations through PayPal or Stream Elements or Streamlabs or whatever, if you have more than 200 transactions, you get what's called a 1099-X, okay? In addition to your 1099, you have to file those taxes. You have to pay the money, okay? If you do not, let's say you get those and you decide, you know, like a doofus, oh, if I get it, I'm just gonna throw it in the trash. Okay? I'm not gonna do those taxes. You committed a crime. You know what that's called? That's called tax evasion. Tax evasion is a felony. Okay? And if you try to hide it, right? That's tax evasion on top of tax fraud, which is also a felony. So, for those of you who are with the Google AdSense program, Google reports and they endorse the IRS. So Google will not take your side, okay? Just so you know that. I bet a lot of you do not know that. Again, if you don't report your taxes, okay, like in terms of business, right? Again, going back to business, it's the only thing that I can relate to this. Whenever I make a profit, I keep 30%. I put it to the side. Most likely your tax is going to be either 10 to 15%, maybe a little higher depending on what it is of that amount. So when come tax season, I already have it ready. I already got it prepared. In terms of the cash, I already have it prepared. So yeah, Joseph. But the person who asked me about this, I won't mention their name, but they recently got monetized, and so they were scared, you know, considering it is tax season. And I told them that you won't have to worry about it this year, but you will have to worry about it next year, okay? Because again, you have to make $100 by the end of the month to hit the $100 threshold to be paid by the Google AdSense. So if you get a super chat, if you get a donation, whatever, that adds on to that. So if that goes above 100, you get paid. Okay? Again, if you make over $600 from April 15th to the next April 15th, if you make more than $600 overall, Google will send you a 1099. You have to file that tax. If you do not, that's tax evasion. If you hide it or try to throw it away, that's tax fraud. Okay? Both are felonies. So, and then of course, you know, your state's going to be charging you too. Okay? So, these are things that a lot of people don't realize. So, that was a really good question. So, kudos to you know who you are. Kudos to you, man, for bringing that question up. So now, the next thing I want to talk about, TwitchCon was just ended with not too long ago, and for those of you who don't know, I have a lot of friends who are Twitch partners. Okay, some of them average 15,000 viewers at any given time. One of them I know have anywhere from 20 to 30,000 viewers any given time on Twitch, and they were at TwitchCon, and there's three things I wanted to talk about in terms of Twitch, because Twitch is changing. It's changing. Twitch is where you want to be if you want to be a successful streamer. Okay. The one thing I can't wait on, I cannot wait on, because to become an affiliate on Twitch is going to be so easy for me to achieve. Squad streaming is going to be available for affiliates. I mean, for those of you who don't stream on Twitch, you won't know. But there are some people who will be watching this later who do stream on Twitch, and you will know what I'm talking about. Squad streaming is coming to Twitch. I'm so happy for that. I cannot wait, because I'm streaming at the end of this month on Twitch with friends of mine, and I cannot wait. Squad streaming is coming to Twitch for affiliates. It used to only be available to partners. Now affiliates can do it. So I cannot wait for that. That's so cool. I mean, I watched a squad stream before, and it was so cool. So I cannot wait for it. I really want to do it, especially because I'll be playing, like, you know, of course I'm going to be playing The Division on Twitch. I'm going to be playing Fortnite. I'm going to be playing Apex Legends, all these other games. And to have squad streaming, it's gonna bring it to such a level. It's gonna be so cool to have something like that. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. And on top of that, starting today, actually, Twitch changed the payment system. You know, they called it a net 15. You used to only be paid within 60 days, right? On Twitch. Now you can be paid every you know, depending on, you know, what you are. Obviously you have to be an affiliate or above, 15 days. So that's really cool. Again, you know, I will probably be more successful on Twitch than YouTube, because I'll be playing bigger games and be playing longer and streaming longer and playing with bigger people on Twitch. So I believe my success will not be on YouTube. It's going to be on Twitch, which is actually my actual aim. Twitch, I'm going to be doing a whole different thing than I am on YouTube. YouTube, I just do it for fun. Twitch is where I'm going to be dropping my ball game. So, yeah. YouTube is something that I used to do for fun. You know, I just want to have fun. I play whatever I want. Because I know the YouTube algorithm so well that I just do whatever I want. But on Twitch is a whole different story. That's where I drop my ball game. That's where I'm serious. So, because Twitch is something that I really want to grow on. Twitch is where I become a professional streamer. YouTube is where, I mean, sure, I can you know, I can do both. But YouTube is more free. It's more it's more easy on you. You can do whatever you want, you know. Twitch you can't. So it's harder to grow on Twitch, to be honest. It really is, because Twitch is, it's not like YouTube, right, where I can rank my videos in number one based on what I'm doing, based on my view time, everything. So I can rank number one on YouTube just on that. Twitch, that's not gonna happen. Okay. That's why I love. That's why I like squad streaming, because I could be playing with my friends who again are partners. Okay, most of my friends on Twitch now are partners. You know, they average above 10,000 people watching them. They average 10,000 views. So concurrently, that's every time they go live. So I'm playing with them, you know, as a nobody, and then, you know, I'm pretty, you know, I already have a couple friends who are gonna be helping me out, and you know, and stuff like that. Not follow for follow, anything like that, but legitimate uh helping out. So I know that my true success will be on Twitch and not YouTube. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to abandon YouTube, because YouTube allows me to just breathe. You know, I could do whatever I want, you know? Like if I need a break from Fortnite or Apex, I could come to YouTube and stream GTA, you know? I can stream Yu-Gi-Oh! I can stream Pokemon, whatever, you know? So, which I won't be able to do that on Twitch, because it's gonna damage, you know, my thing over there. So um yeah. Uh that's why I'm not too serious on YouTube, you know. Sure, I care about everybody. I truly do. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, everyone has dreams, you know? Everyone has dreams. And streaming for me is, it's the same belief I have on YouTube. I just want to have fun. But Twitch is where I really have to up my game, because Twitch is a lot harder. If you think YouTube is hard, if you have 3,000 subscribers, 4,000 subscribers, and you average less than 2,000 views, you won't survive on Twitch. So, you know, to survive on Twitch, if you have 500 followers and you have about 200 people watching, that's average. But if you have 1,000 followers and you have 50 people watching, that's below average. So Twitch will not advertise your stuff. They don't have such a thing. They don't advertise your channel. They don't do stuff like that. Like the other day, you know, people were asking me, you know, what makes you a true gamer? Twitch is full of true gamers. You know, people who has been gaming, playing board games, playing Magic the Gathering, playing Yu-Gi-Oh, playing Pokemon, playing all these since they were 6 years old. Just because you play a game, just because you play on PS4, that does not make you a gamer. Okay? You're just a person who plays video games. Okay? A gamer is someone who goes to conventions and, you know, takes their Yu-Gi-Oh deck, like this, right? This is my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I still have it. You know, all this. You take this, right? You take this and you go to a tournament and you play against other people who relate to you. You take your Pokemon deck and you go and you play Pokemon with people. You go there, you play Magic the Gathering. You go there and you watch Star Wars. You know, pretty much in a way you're a nerd, right? Nerds rule, by the way. If I hate you in high school, I mean, I wasn't really like that. I was more of a nerd who really smashed the teeth in of other students. But um uh You're pretty much a nerd, you know? Just because you play PS4 or Xbox One, that doesn't make you a gamer. Okay? You know, you go there and you play Dungeons and Dragons. You know, oh man, those were the days. Let me tell you. You know, you used to go to arcades, put 50 cents in, you know, play till you lost, put another 50 cents in, or whatever. Try to beat whoever was theirs, you know, whoever was the last person's best score. That's a gamer. Where you go and you just game. It's all about game. It's all about fantasy. It's all about all that stuff. You know, you make believe. You pretend to be someone else. You just wow. You know, you live your life as a knight. You know, whatever. That's a gamer. You go on if you go on Twitch and you think you're a gamer, you're gonna be called out and you will be leaving Twitch so damn fast. You know, those were the days, let me tell you. You know, let me turn this on. You guys even see that? No. But that's a gamer. Okay? Just again, just because you play PS4 or because you play Xbox, that does not make you a gamer. Okay? Don't lie to yourself. You're funny as heck right now. You will get called out on Twitch so damn fast. You know, and you will blacklist life. That's why a lot of people don't stream on Twitch. They stream on YouTube because they know they can't make it on Twitch. You know, like when you're not a real gamer and you try to stream on Twitch, good luck. There's people who stream on YouTube because they know they can't do it on Twitch. Okay? Twitch, you can't be a fraud. Okay? Twitch is full of so many nerds, you know, again, you know, nerds for life, man. But they're full of so many true gamers. You will be called out so bad. Okay? You know, you will be called out so bad. You'll be like everybody else who decides to stream on YouTube because you can't grow on Twitch. So, yeah. Yeah, D&D, man. D&D, oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I said, man. Those were the days. And I still go to conventions, you know? There's so many, you know, where I live right now, there's so many. We have Confusion, we have Penguin Con, we have so many. And you know, it's good to go there and everywhere you look, you know, you can look at that person, this person, that person, this person, that person who's digging in the trash, whatever. They all relate. You have at least all of you have at least one thing in common. You can be rich, poor, don't matter. Once you step across that line, everyone is equal. Everyone is equal. And that's what I like. That's what I love. That's why I said I don't care about what happens to my YouTube channel. Sure, I do care, you know, if it starts to go down, you know, I know how to I know how to bring it back up. But I like streaming because I can find people who can relate. That's what I like. That's what I love. So, you know, let's talk about Star Wars. Let's talk about, so many things, you know, and everyone you see on Twitch will be like that. So, again, unless you're watching Fortnite, that's different. But, well, I mean, not even that. Even if you're playing Fortnite, you're gonna have most of the people on there who will ask you questions. If you can't even speak right, like like you had a third grade education, you will get called out. Okay. Like you go on Twitch, you're like, oh man, I didn't know about that. Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, I didn't know about that. Right? No one streams on Twitch and not read the terms of service. Okay? You're an idiot if you don't. So if you don't read the terms of service and you get called out for that, you're an idiot on Twitch for life. Word spreads fast on Twitch. Word spreads so fast on Twitch, it's effing crazy. Let me tell you. And a lot of my friends, I've known them for a while. They used to, two of them used to actually be playing, used to play with me on GTA. They used to play with me on GTA back in 2016, as a crew. They don't do that no more because they went and they played like, they went to Metal Gear and then they went to, so on and so forth. Now they average 40,000 views, 40,000 viewers average every time they go live. They're not even live. Their stream is just starting, and they already have 40,000 people waiting. So, you know, all my friends are partners. Nine out of 10 of my friends are partners. So, and I'm really good that I have friends like that I've known for years. We're talking 8 years or more. So almost a decade. And me, I'm just now starting, to stream, but they've been streaming for a while, and that's how they grew. But I'm not trying to ride off of them because they know my true intentions. I'm not. Again, we've known each other for so long. I'm not there to ride them to try to ride off their viewers. Okay, that's not my intention. But in a way, like if I become an affiliate, like I was doing a test stream on Twitch, and I actually reached affiliate. I did. I was streaming for like a month and 2 weeks, and a friend gifted me 300 subs. He gifted me 300 subs, and I mean that's pretty cool. I didn't know you can do that on Twitch. I mean, I kind of did, but it never happened. And then he hosted me. I was playing with them, and this is just me testing Twitch to understand the platform. You don't just go on Twitch if you don't know how the platform works. You don't know what bits are. You don't know what this is. You don't know what that is. You don't do that. A lot of people on Twitch, you have a test account. Where it's like a YouTube, right? If you're gonna do testing, if you're gonna do a test stream on YouTube, the difference between Twitch and YouTube is that Twitch is always public. YouTube, you can do a private stream where only you can see it. So that's how I do my test streams. And for YouTube, Twitch, you can't. Twitch is always private. It's always public. So a lot of Doctor, I know Doctor Disrespect's test account. He's under a different name, but that's where he goes to test new mechanics and things like that, because you have to test it. You can do all the settings you want, but as soon as you go live and it's glitchy on the other end, you're screwed. So But that's what I love about Twitch. That's what I love about Twitch. Uh, I was streaming on Twitch for only a month and 2 weeks, and I already got affiliate. I already got affiliate. I was monetized. You know, I might keep the account, but once I actually stream as Yoshi, I'm gonna tell everybody there to kind of move into my real account. So boom, like that, all the followers that I already have on there is gonna follow me on there. Because again, I play different games on Twitch. I don't play, GTA, things like that. I play different games on Twitch, and I play with other people. So, I play shooter games. Uh, the other day I hopped on to play Fortnite with my friend, and he's a partner. He had 28,000 viewers. So that was pretty cool. But YouTube um is something that I'm going to use to like release, to get a release, to get away, in a way. Because YouTube, you can do whatever. You really can. I can go eat sushi and do a live stream, which I actually might do. I might do like a Monday stream or whatever, and I go and I have sushi and we live stream. So who knows? I might do something like that. I'm thinking about it because sushi is my happy food. It's my happy food. It's whenever I do like a business deal or whatever and it goes sour or whatever, or I had a bad day or whatever, employees piss me off or something, I go and I have sushi. I have sushi and sake. It really brings me back to, who, to me, you know. All right, Blue. See you, man. Get well, bro. Get well soon. Hey, Arcade, what's going on, man? Um, but yeah, I might. Um, I did a few more new tips, and one was very important. One was very important. Do you pay taxes as a YouTuber? Yes, you do, and I explained all of it. If you want to later on, or if you want to go back, go ahead and go back. That was very important. I didn't, I knew you had to pay taxes as a YouTuber. I just didn't know how much. So, and Arcade, you want to know who's the best person to talk to in terms of computers? Gaming Naya. Gaming Naya. I'll uh you have a Discord. I'm on your Discord. I'll send you his profile link on Discord. He's a guy you should talk to in terms of specs. He might get you a way better deal. Okay? And the computer is 10 times better. So he's a guy you need to talk to. Because he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. He builds PCs for a living. Dude, that dude knows his stuff. So, so I'll send you his link to his Discord profile so you can talk to him personally. Because I don't know what you got, but he can probably look at it and be like, oh, okay, this is wrong, this is right, this is good, this is bad. But what he can do is he can recommend something that's a lot cheaper, or maybe a little more expensive but a little more better, or maybe a lot cheaper and a lot better. So Um, so after the stream, I'll send you his Discord profile because right now I'm a gaming PC. Okay, yeah. Do you plan on streaming on it? Like, are you gonna use it to also stream? Because that's a different ball game then. You know, you hope. Okay. Um, because there's the reason why I have this PC and another PC down here. This one. Okay. There's a reason why I split into two. Um. Again, I have the money, so I can do it. You know, don't worry about that. Okay. Um. If you're just gaming, then that's a whole different story. Okay. If you're just gaming, you can get a gaming computer for $100, literally. But if you want to game and stream, that's a different story. Okay. But again, the best person to talk to would be Naya. He's the guy. I'm actually talking to him because I want to combine two PCs. I don't want to have three PCs. I want to have just one, and or just two. There's no way I'm going to replace this one. This one's $11,000. But I want to have like two PCs combined. I want to have a PC powerful enough to both game in Ultra HD, but at the same time stream in Ultra HD. Which, I mean, I can with this. I really can, but okay. So just gaming, no streaming. Yeah, definitely talk to Naya. He'll get you such a good deal, bro. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not on this stream, but yeah, he will get you such a good deal. It would literally sound like a joke. It would sound like he's joking, but he's actually not. So that's why I said anybody who wants like a gaming PC or a streaming PC, the next time you guys watch the stream and you guys see Gaming Naya on here, talk to him. He knows his stuff. I'm actually working with him again to combine my game PC and my streaming PC. This one down here. And this is on just to show the lights and my name and everything. I'm not actually doing anything. But this PC is live. This PC is how you guys are watching my stream right now. So, but I'm working with him on a AMD Ryzen Threadripper. It's gonna be a beast of a computer because you're combining two PCs together. I'm thinking about having a dual graphic card where like this is my graphic card. It's gonna be two graphic cards together. Because again, I'll be gaming and streaming on that PC. So, it's gonna be a beast of a computer. It's gonna be able to run anything I want it to. I could tell it to go make me a cup of noodles. Yeah, it's gonna be a beast of a computer. And, yeah. I mean, because I learned so much about computers now that I'm going to be talking with him again to see what else I can do to it. Because I want to have a custom... I'm thinking about having a custom liquid cooling in the computer. In terms of my stream colors, which is red, black, and yellow. And, like having a liquid, like a custom liquid cooling. And I know it's gonna cost a lot of money, but Naya knows I can afford it. So Um, but that's gonna be cool. I can't wait to show that off. But yeah, Arcade, I'll send you his information when I well actually let me see. Let me just do it. Let me just do it right now. Where is he? Where? It's so dark. Hold on. Yeah, let me just send you over his stuff right now. Let me uh let me write this down so that way I don't forget it. Uh I'm not gonna say it out loud because this dude is really important. So okay, so Arcade, I'm gonna send you his information right now. Um let me okay, so okay. So Arcade, you should have got a message on Discord. That's his profile. Hey Cooper, what's going on? Yeah, so Arcade, I send you his information and tell him that you talked to me and I referred you to him, okay? Otherwise he won't know you, okay? Just say you talked to Yoshi and Yoshi said for you to go talk to him. Um and from there you guys talk, okay? You guys handle your business. So yeah, again, in terms of PCs, game PC, gaming and stream PC, or stream PC, whatever, that is the guy to talk to. Okay, he builds PCs for a living. He knows every single little spec about PCs. So, yeah, talk to him. He's really gonna help you out. So you're not wasting your money. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah. So no one likes to waste their money. Okay, not even me. And um, and again, I knew him from gaming philosophy. All of them are PC streamers. They're PC streamers. They don't do console streaming. They're strictly PC streaming. And let me tell you, playing with gaming philosophy, I had the best experience. And my best moment in GTA Online overall was with gaming philosophy. That I had such a blast. I just cannot wait to do it again. I mean, that was fun as heck. So, Young Ken was there. I mean, I mean, I played GTA since 2013. I've never had that kind of a play. In terms of playing the game, I've never had that kind of a playthrough. Wow. Graphics were super brilliant. It was almost realistic. Because again, remember, you're playing on PC. Okay? So all the graphics, all the guns, the rain, everything was so real. Hair was blowing in the wind. You know, it was that serious. The cars, you know, every dent, everything was so real. It was like watching, it was like me playing a movie, you know? You know, and on console it's different. On console you can tell it's a video game. But when you have a PC like mine and a PC like theirs, whew, you know, it looks like your character is a live person, you know? The clothes, the way that it shadows over and everything. Like what you see on me right now, that's what you see on Grand Theft Auto. I mean, you know, the glare that's in your hair, everything, you know? You know, when the wind blows at a certain time, you know, your hair blows this way or that way, you know? It was such a great experience, you know? And on top of that, we got trolled by a modder. So that was really, you know, that was fun on its own. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to do it again. You know, I've been asking him, you know, hey man, you know, when's the next GTA? But he's doing other things now, so he's getting ready for Borderlands 3. So he's gonna be doing that for a bit. And and right now I'm hooked on Division. So um I might stream that Thursday. So and pretty soon I'll be playing with viewers and subs. Subs obviously have a higher subs are uh um first pick. So yeah, so if you guys own the game, be prepared, man. Hop on in. Let's play together. Let's talk. Division 2, man. Let's play. Let's play together. I'm drinking vodka. I know it's a W, but in Polish, it's actually a V. It's pronounced a V, so it's vodka. Oh, and yes, I am opening the beer with a lighter. But yeah, man. Um, Division, man. You know, I spent all day today. Oh, by the way, Young Kid. Young Ken's gonna be streaming to soon. We're working on his channel right now. Uh, I'm trying to get two of my sponsors to also sponsor him. Uh, right now one of them is in talks, but once he gets two, because again my sponsors again right now I can't talk about them. I have development sponsors who help develop my channel. uh, Based on two things. I'm a businessman. All my businesses that I've ever been with is 100% successful. Okay? So they know who I am in real life. They know how successful I am in real life. So because of that, they sponsor. And the other thing too is um every video starting from January has been top ranked in YouTube. So and like I said, if you want to know how much a YouTuber makes, right? Anybody that you know, right? Anybody. There's a website called socialblade.com. You can look at it and you can tell how much they make. They can't lie. It's on there. Super chats and things like that will not be revealed. You have to pay for it to see all of that. It ranges from $500 a month to $1,000 a month to $5,000 a month. Um, Sponsors do that, like Nike, all those people. They pay the $5,000 a month because then when you do that, you can actually see the YouTubers' analytics. You can see their audience retention. You can see how well, you can see the average view duration of their entire video. Everything. You can see everything. So that's how you get, one, that's how sponsors find you, by the way. And I have development sponsors who are in the process of helping me develop my channel over time. You don't become successful overnight, and at the same time, I get paid. It's a win-win. So because of that, as I said earlier, I was saying this. I know that I will be more successful on Twitch than I will on YouTube. I have way more connections on Twitch. I know way more people on Twitch. Most of my friends on Twitch are partners, and they average more than 10,000 viewers on average. Again, the other day I was playing with my friend at Fortnite. I think it was Friday. I was playing with him on Fortnite. He had 28,000 viewers watching his thing, and he wasn't even live yet. I mean, he was live, but he was at the starting soon screen. He had 28,000 people waiting. I mean, and these are friends I've known for a long time, They used to play with me on GTA back in like 2013, 2015. Now he's making, $114,000 a month. And I'm like, dude, I mean, not that that's what I crave, I don't, because again, either way, it doesn't beat what I do in real life, but that's why I do this for fun, and they all know that. They've known me for a long time, and that's why I recently just started streaming. I looked at it today. I started streaming 6 months ago, but in actuality, I've only been streaming 2 months. Okay, I started in August, but I didn't stream until November. Okay, wasn't really streaming until November, and then I stopped in December because of a family problem. And then I didn't stream again until January. And then I stopped for a while before I started streaming more and more. So if you combine that total, I've only been streaming 2 months. So if you look at that, I'm actually doing pretty good. So that's why I have sponsors. And if you guys do the same, you guys can have sponsors too. Development sponsors are always looking for the next biggest thing. Okay? They're always looking for the next biggest thing. But as long as you guys know what you guys are doing, you guys can do it too. You don't need to get monetized. I have 200 subs, and I already make more than a lot of people I know combined. So, and I'm not monetized. I have 200 subs. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just trying to tell you guys what's real. Okay? Don't stop daydreaming. Alright? Stop daydreaming. Focus on the real stuff. That's why I said the reason why I have so many sponsors is because they know who I am in real life. I can make this into a successful business if I wanted it to. But, like I said earlier, Twitch is where I want to be successful in. If you want to be a successful streamer, Twitch is where you need to go. But Twitch is, if you think YouTube is hard now, Twitch is 1,000 times harder. So And Twitch is where I want to be. Twitch is where I want to be. YouTube is somewhere where I can get like a release, you know? I could talk to you guys, give you guys tips. Look, I was saying earlier, I had a test account on Twitch. My test account is an affiliated account. I'm an affiliate on Twitch. And that's a test account. That's not even my real account. I became a Twitch partner. I mean, a Twitch affiliate. So, you know, on that account, I'm already getting paid off that account. I already have 5 subscribers. And 2 subscribers on Twitch is paid subscription. Okay? I have 5 subscribers. Last month, my friend gifted me 309 subscribers. And then out of those 300, I already have 5 on my own. So when I do reveal who I am as Yoshi, I'm gonna tell them, hey, you know, this is my real account. Go follow me here, you know. So, and then right there, boom, next month on my real account, I'll be an affiliate on that. So, you know, because on Twitch, I get way more views than I do here because again, I play different games on Twitch. On Twitch, I play Fortnite with my friend. I play Apex Legends with my friend, the same guy. All 3 of us, all 3 and me, total 4. We play the same 2 games, and it's Fortnite and Apex. And sometimes I play other games too with different friends. And you know, that's how I grew so fast because I was playing with partners. So, but if you're new to Twitch and you start with nobody, then don't expect to grow as fast as I did. Because when you have if you have 15 viewers, you're at the bottom of the list. It's not like YouTube where, you know, if you optimize your channel, you rank in YouTube. That's not how it is on Twitch. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, Twitch is somewhere where I want to be. I want to be because everybody who was in my chat on Twitch, everybody, we had something in common. At least one thing in common. It was either Dungeons and Dragons, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, you name it. We all had something in common. So, and you know, just because, you know, like I was saying earlier, just because you play a game on Xbox or a PS4, that does not make you a gamer. Okay? If you go on Twitch and call yourself a gamer, you will get called out. Okay? You will get called out and you will be humiliated. All right? And the difference on Twitch, if you humiliate a viewer, you get banned. So, you know, you were not supposed to be fake in the first place. You know what I mean? So, it's not the viewer's fault. It's your fault for being fake. All right? So, as I said, if you're not a true gamer, if you didn't grow up playing Dungeons, Dragons, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all that stuff, and you didn't go to conventions and hung out with, you know, all the people who, played, 8 hours of Dungeons and Dragons, and you go on Twitch and you call yourself a gamer, you will get called out. Okay? And if you get called out, word spreads fast on Twitch. The community is so tight knit, everyone knows each other. Okay? That's why I was able to go so fast on Twitch, because there were so many of us that knew each other. We were so related to each other. I know all the people who played Yu-Gi-Oh! I know all the people who played Pokemon. I know all the people who played Dungeons and Dragons. Everything. So, everyone is related in some sort of way on Twitch. That's why a lot of people call us the outcasts. They call Twitch streamers the outcasts of streamers, because they are the nerds. We are the nerds, right? I mean, in high school, I was a nerd. I will be honest. I was a nerd, but I was a nerd who would break your teeth into your brain. All right? So, because, so what? I played, so what if I play Yu-Gi-Oh? So what? So what? You got a problem? You know what I mean? So what if I play Pokemon? We got a problem? And those are the people you're gonna find on Twitch. So you call yourself a gamer and you're really not, you will get called out. I see it all the time. I see it all the time, and I leave the stream because I could tell the hostility is rising. That's why a lot of people who stream on Twitch, they're at the bottom, because they will always be at the bottom. They think that that's why I said, when you want to stream because you want to have fun. Okay? Do it because you want to have fun. Don't care about the numbers, don't care about the money. Do it because you want to have fun. If you're not having fun, everyone who watches you is going to be completely bored. They're going to be so bored. Okay? You don't need to have the latest and greatest. Okay? My entire setup now, all three my computers, all my lights, my monitors, everything, my mic here, everything. You're talking $40,000, dude. You're talking $40,000 just like that. My setup costs more than a house, because the average house is what, $38,000 now. All my, this is what, this PC, I paid $5,200. This PC, I paid $8,400. That one, I paid almost 12 grand. The processor alone, about that size, costs about that size costs $2,000. I'm not kidding. It costs $2,000 just for the processor, nothing else. For a little chip about that size, it costs $2,000. And again, I can do it because I have the money. But for those of you who don't have the money, you don't need that stuff. You be yourself. A lot of people don't tell you that. Okay? A lot of people say, I mean, yeah, sure, it is 2019. You will need a decent setup. Okay? But when you're just starting out, you don't even know if it's going to work. That's why during my last stream, my last Monday stream, My ninth tip was, is are you going to be successful in this business? Is it for you? You know, streaming might not be for you. You know what I mean? It might not be. Don't invest so much money into your setup if streaming don't work out for you. Then guess what? You just wasted all that money. So, and me, I do it because I want to. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the views. There can be 0 people watching me. Again, that's why I turn off my viewer count. But I can have 0 people watching me, and I would still be doing the exact same thing. Just like now, right? There's no one really chatting, but I'm still talking. I do it because I want to. And for people who will watch this later, all the stuff that I'm saying will help you. Okay? Oh, I gotta. Okay. But like I said, all this will help you. Okay? I bring real life experience into this. And yeah. So I'm gonna end this. But before I go, let's go to the next phase. Now, I appreciate everybody who showed up, and I appreciate everybody who's gonna watch this later on. If you have any questions at all, hit me up on Discord. You know, if it's a question that I deem that I'm gonna save for Monday Night Chill, I'll do so. If not, if it's a simple question, I will answer it. Okay. Um. With that said, remember that a dream without a goal is just a dream. And for those of you who don't know what I mean by that, go watch my previous stream. So with that said, this is Yoshi signing off. Thursday, I'll see everybody there. So until then, arigatou gozaimasu.